Hello, 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 and we're back. We're back in the room, and today we're doing Queen at the Beeb. Queen at the Beeb, originally released 4th of December 1989. This is my original CD version, but I also have, of course, also on vinyl. So maybe that can be uh, maybe that can be the thumbnail. We'll look at those in a minute. Let's talk about them. This is a good one. This is a good one. If you like early Queen, if you like that first album, um, this gives you the first album again. Yeah, it's missing one of the tracks. There's one track missing. I think it's Jesus is missing. I think, isn't it? But basically, you get a rerun of the Queen album. And you also get Ogre from Queen 2. They were recorded in two sessions. The first one was recorded 5th of February 1973. I think it was the Sound of the 70s show on BBC Radio. And the second sessions were recorded the 3rd of December 1973. And they're both produced by Bernie Andrews. So yeah, this is on the Band of Joy record label in association with BBC Records and Tapes. So that's good. So yeah, it's a really good release because you get the band in a really raw environment. Here we go, and this is the booklet. Malcolm Dome wrote that. He passed away recently. It says this is an event, not merely a release of more product, but a major milestone in the annals of rock. Wow, Malcolm, you talk a big game. But yeah, he talks about the differences between what you hear on the radio sessions and the LP sessions, and it's good because you get what do you call it, a purity, because you haven't got all the overdubs and all the studio trickery. You get again a much more immediate, visceral version of the songs, and you also get different vocals. We're doing all right. Roger Taylor does more of the work on that. Modern Times Rock and Roll has a funny little quip in it, which is different, and you do have a slightly extended version of Son and Daughter, which is slowed down. Again, it's a real sleazy, really sleazy edition. But I remember buying this back in the day up at oh God, was it somewhere like Queensway on the Central Line? Me and the missus, we'd gone Christmas shopping, and there was an Our Price or HMV up that way. I remember popping in, and there it was, and I bought it. So there we go, and that's what it looks like on the inside. My CD's gone a bit of a funny colour. I wonder if it still plays. I haven't played it in a long, long time, but you see you've got the Queen logo there. But I really love the sleeve. I love that, the indifference of them. Do you know? Look at it. John Deacon he's just like, I don't want to be here, and everyone else isn't looking at the camera. Kind of echoes the Sheer Heart Attack cover, doesn't it? Where they're all looking in different spaces. And in that time, Roger Taylor's looking at the camera. But yeah, it's really, really worth getting. We'll look at the vinyl as well. I don't think there's much difference. It's just all the information is spread out a bit. You've got it. See, this is why you buy the vinyl, so you can actually read the back of it. So there you go. Should we have a look? Look at the label. Look. But look, on the label, they've even got the band. How cool is that? On the label. That's really cool. And this, feels, it doesn't feel like one of those cheap, nasty 80s pressings. It feels, I know there's a slight wobble on it, but it felt substantial. It felt substantial in the sleeve. But this is a favourite of mine. I really do. It's something that I loved, and I think it's really cool. And again, if you do love that early period of the band, it's definitely worth seeking out. I'm sure you can probably listen to this on streaming or whatnot. I I imagine you can. But at the time, again, when this came out, this was in '89, so this was the same year that The Miracle was out. So we had The Miracle, then we had this, and I was very excited because you didn't get these radio sessions released that often. You know, you had a few bits, you know, John Peel sessions released on CD occasionally, but it was very, very unusual for these things to be formally released. So it was like really exciting, really liked it. Again, I think it was also a budget release. It wasn't expensive. But more of these sessions in the next video, which is coming. I'm sure it'll be coming soon. I'm sure it'll be coming next. You know, in the old list. So yeah, do seek it out if you like that period of stuff, because it's a unique document. It really is, because you can hear the band. You know, it hasn't got all the. It's not the rough and readiness of the live, you know, the live recordings, but it's also not the polished of the studio. You've got this kind of hybrid of studio and live together, and it sounds perfect, and it's just you've got all the energy there, and it shows their great potential, and it's a really, really great document to check out, especially if you're a fan. What they call it, a deep dive. It's a deep cut, and it's well worth it. So yeah, thank you for joining me. I've been talking about Queen's Live at the BEEB CD and LP, which again I got back in the day, all those years ago. I wish I kept the receipt so I can remember. I think it was at our price. Definitely feels like it was our price that I got it. But I remember going to CNA. Who remembers CNA? There was a big escalator at CNA, and it was full of people, and I hated every minute of it. I think I may have had a nosebleed in CNA. I was often getting nosebleeds in department stores around that period. Not that you care. Just a little bit of added detail, a little bit of gristle there for you. The inner workings of my life. So yeah, thank you. Like I said, hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you haven't, what can I do? But do join me for the next video, because we're doing more live radio sessions as we join Queen on air. See what I did there? I'm getting good at this. You think after all these years I'd be in good practice, wouldn't you? But it's my enthusiastic amateurism that you come here for. Anyway, thanks for watching. There's only one more thing I have to say, and that is ta-da.